Alright, so this is our trading recap video. um, Trades we won and the trades we lost and the ones we missed. Alright, so let me start with gold. So if you can see this gold, this is where we started on Monday. Let me see. I think let me start from here. Alright, so this is what happened the entire week. Okay, so let me start with the trade I took. I think as usual, you guys know on Mondays I do miss trades on Mondays, and yeah, so I missed this trade. I didn't see any confirmation for me to. Okay, so let me go back again. As you can see on Friday I do something like this. But I didn't take this trade, but I came all the way to come and tap this side, went up again and came to tap this zone again. So now on this, let me say I've identified these patterns a lot, and I'm going to be trading it most of the time, majority of the time. So you can see that if price wants to break this, let me say a structure like this, what price does is to come to the top, not actually to tap the top, but comes down to come in, maybe grab momentum or something like that. Then after that you can see that there is a push to the upside. So I missed this trade on Monday, and yeah, then on Tuesday too, I missed another major move on Tuesday, which was around this side. This major, but it didn't really get to me like that because I was targeting. This was a zone I was targeting around the 700 mark, 3,700. So as usual, we first of all identify our break of structure here. Break of structure here. Today I'm using the 1 hour because the 1 hour seems clear. So you have a break of structure here, so you can see this is our structure. Price broke through this structure on the ACH session or the London opening. Then we have our demand zone here, and the reason why I missed this trade, I think the reason why I missed this trade was because price didn't come and didn't tap this zone to rally to the upside. So immediately we had a touch here, and price just walked through and came down all the way to the side. Well, I didn't do much. I didn't take I didn't take any trade here. Then on Wednesday, so Tuesday Wednesday I didn't do much in the morning. Wednesday we had FOMC. So the third day was a bit. I didn't even look at the charts the entire day because I knew that price would be doing will not be making sense for me. So I didn't go to the chart on in the London session or in the Asian session. When I missed a trade around the Asian session, because this drop was throughout the Asian session, and price came all the way down to this side, and even you can see that price came to pick momentum around this side. And after picking momentum, then rallying to the upside. Well, here I didn't see any reason for me to sell, for me to short here, because that was just this candle wasn't enough for me to just short the market. Alright, so let me just jump right to the news. What happened this week? I traded the news, and this is what happened. So let me go to the smaller time frame and explain my thought process and all that. Alright, so price. So as you can see, price came all the way down to this, all the way down to like the low here. You get, so you can see it from the low here. Let me scroll down to the low here. It's coming take the low here. It's coming take people out from here during the news. Immediately the news was released, and so if you can see, price just came down, boom, to come and take people here, and went up to this mark again, 3,700. So immediately I saw 3,700. I saw that okay, there was volume down up here. There was rejections on 3,700. Okay, then I was like, okay, then if there's a rejection, then I have a reason to sell. So I just immediately this candle closed. I put my stops here, and it was too much, but I had to like take it, put my stops here, and I targeted the low here. Funny enough, immediately I took my profit out. That's when price also started going up. So I think I took my profit around here. Added first position here, then the second one here. The first position here, and the second one I think in the middle here. And price I just closed around this side, around 6 there, and I was okay. I wanted to hold it for much longer, but through the next day, but I decided to just close, and I'll look for another entry on Thursday. So as you can see, unusual Thursday morning price came all the way to this, breaking this structure, came all the way to this side, and in the morning I was looking at this trade, but I didn't see any reason. I was like, whoa. I was looking at the trade, because if you can see clearly, you can see that this side we are still in the bias. Don't forget, we are still in the bias. We are still looking at bias and all those things. So if you can see clearly, you can see that price was still in the buy zone, this zone I'm talking about here, because I had it in mind that I'll have a sell bias if price break through 3,620 and going downwards. That's where my sell, I'll be confident in taking like much sells. So you can see the price came all the way to this side, made a double top, and you can see when you go to the 15 minutes, I was looking at this trade. This candle had formed in the morning, and if you know clearly about AMD, you can see AMD on this trade. I was supposed to just put my stops here and just let it run to the upside, because in my mind I had it in mind that okay, we will come back to this zone, because this zone is valid for all sales, and I would have taken this trade first, then I'll move on to taking what the sells do. And I missed the 2, I made a huge mistake on the 2, which was like, I mean, crazy. And so you can see, first of all, we had our accumulation, which was here. Price broke through, and immediately broke through, made some manipulation, which is this side, making people think that okay, we are going to the downside. Then after the downside, we push to this side. Okay, so this is actually the manipulation. Then after that, we brought all the price back down, back to this where we picked it, and to take out the low. So okay, I was supposed to get an entry here, and after that get another entry around this top here, just right after the stop. But instead, the decision I took over there at the top here was wrong. I went to short the market. I want to buy the market rather, which was my nonsense thing. I don't know why. The reason why I went to buy this market, I don't know why. I'm still thinking I want to buy this market around this zone because I was thinking price had broke through this area, which was wrong. You can see clearly that price wasn't able to break through with a full candle. Yeah, so I made a mistake here by buying here. I was supposed to short the market instead, but looking at the way price just came all the way to the top here, I was surprised, and I was thinking that, okay, in my mind, if price goes straight like that, coming back to this side is really difficult, and which was a stupid decision I took, and I ended up taking a loss here. So this was my first loss on gold. Yeah, so I was cool with it. Then yeah, so I missed the two trades. So I missed this one and I missed this one the same day. That was Thursday. Yep. Then on Friday, which was the last day, I saw that, okay, price had come all the way to the side, rejected this zone again. In fact, let me clear these boxes. Okay, so this is Friday. So I used Thursday confirmation to do all this. You can see the price came all the way to the side, and price isn't closed below this price range. So if you go to the 4 hour, you can see clearly that, yes, you can see there is no body candle close here on Thursday, which was strange. You were still that means this zone was still holding. I was like, wow, okay. Then I woke up in the morning, saw price came all the way down up to this side. So that means I'm seeing that price wants to break the structure. I'm seeing the way it just came all the way to the upside, like the way we discussed on Monday here. This side, price came all the way to this structure, the side, and didn't take out the highs, and then came back to come and pick momentum. So that's the same thing I saw here. So you can see price came all the way to the upside here, but it didn't get close, or if it had gone closer to it, and bear in mind, you can see that this didn't break any structure here. You can see there is no break of structure here. The body candle didn't break any structure. It's just a wick. It just wick through, and wick through. I don't really pay attention to wick through. So it wicked and rejected and came to close around this zone again. So I was like, okay. So I'm still, my bias is still bullish because of here, and this side is still want to hold. So immediately I saw this 1, 2, 3. I was like, okay, around this side. Then I saw this candle just open like this, and after I saw the close of this candle around this zone, there was a rejection around this zone. I was like, okay, then this is good for me to buy. It's good for me to buy. So I placed my buy position around this side. Why? Because we had a break of structure here, and this is a pattern I trade. I didn't get any demand zone for me to put my buy limit or anything over here, but I've seen this happen so many times, so I just placed my buy here, and I was struggling. Initially I placed this stop loss around beneath here, but I moved it because I was really I was really hoping for this price to hit my take profit. So I took 1:3, I think, here there about, which was 180 pips. I could have been greedy to take more, but let me just stick to my initial closure discipline. Yeah, so this was my setup for Friday, which was beautiful. Alright, so let me just go to this was the trades I took on gold. Now let me go to US 30. US 30. So US 30 at the beginning of the week, I had this in mind. Just this in mind. And price didn't come to that zone. I was thinking this was just some maybe liquidity and price to come and take. So I had my buy stop here, just here. I was some few pips away. And this week I didn't do much. I just focused on gold, and my target was around this side, 500 pips there about. My price didn't come to my zone, so I didn't get any trade on US 30, which is cool. I'm still okay with that. I have nothing to say. Yeah, so that is it for this week. You can see clearly this week was blue, and yeah, we thank God for that. Alright, so like and share, and probably give me a thumbs up.